Welcome to Hoops on Lane Fan Podcast, Episode 10, Northeastern Postgame.
Hoops on Lane Fan Podcast is sponsored by About Face Cosmetic Therapy Center, because basketball season is also laser hair removal season.
You're listening to Hoops on Lane, a fan-produced pregame and postgame podcast about the Ohio State University men's basketball team. Visit hoopsonlane.com or subscribe where you listen to podcasts for all the latest episodes and information. Now here's your host, Dave Horning.
Greetings, Hoops fans. This is Dave Horning for Hoops on Lane Fan Podcast with a postgame review of the Ohio State Buckeyes' victory over the Northeastern Huskies on Sunday, November 19th by the score of 80-55. And all I can say is wow. Ohio State played great, especially in the first half. And when that first half was over, it was Ohio State 47, Northeastern 17. Like I said, wow. I can't remember a better first half for Ohio State basketball since the 1960 National Championship game. The Northeastern basketball team was not and is not a cupcake. They played Stanford just 2 days earlier in Palo Alto and closed to within 2 in the second half. So there was no advance notice that Ohio State would dominate Northeastern so easily this game. The game started with Northeastern controlling the tip, but Ohio State's Jayshawn Tate scored the first basket on a fast break. Jayshawn scored the next basket for the Buckeyes on a drive, and then a minute later, after a nice steal on a lob pass by Musa Jallow, Jayshawn scored again in transition. And if it sounds like the Jayshawn Tate show early in this game, it was. Jayshawn Tate completely dominated the first 5 minutes of the game. With 14:23 left in the first half, Northeastern called a timeout with the score Ohio State 15, Northeastern 2. Jayshawn had 11 points on 5 of 5 shooting. In fact, he did not miss a shot all game, finishing 10 for 10 from the field and with 24 points, his highest ever as a Buckeye. And all his points were on drives and points in the paint. All of the Northeastern guards and forwards were between 6'4" and 6'6" in height, so this was Jayshawn playing against his physical equals, and he dominated. It was great to watch the Buckeye team playing so well. At the 11:20 mark, there was a loose ball, and the Buckeyes fought for it and won, resulting in a slam dunk by Keita Bates-Diop on the fast break. 2 minutes later, around the 9:20 mark, Caleb Wesson showed remarkable speed for a big man as he led a fast break and finished with a slam dunk. It was impressive. Ohio State 25, Northeastern 9. A minute later, Keita Bates-Diop hit a three. He looks real solid and confident in taking these threes now. If he's open, he's shooting, and that's good news for Buckeye fans. The Buckeyes will need his scoring all season long. Just before halftime, Jayshawn Tate scored again underneath to extend Ohio State's lead to 47-17, a 30-point lead at halftime. Wow. However, Ohio State was only 1 of 6 on three-point shots, so there's still some work to be done here. Coming up, I'll talk about the play in the second half.
Greetings, Hoops fans. I'm Cassie Lawings, and I'm licensed by the State Medical Board of Ohio and personally trained by Vicki Mickey to perform laser hair removal and other cosmetic procedures at About Face. What do basketball fans have in common with laser hair removal, you might ask? First of all, laser hair removal fits into your schedule better in the winter time. Patients must stay out of the sun before and after each treatment, which is easier to do in the winter. Instead of enjoying just No Shave November, you can enjoy No Shave Ever with laser hair removal. Basketball season is laser hair removal season. Call me at 614-457-0448 and ask about our special $50 discount for Hoops on Lane podcast fans. That's About Face at 1918 Bethel Road, 614-457-0448.
In the second half, Ohio State scored first on an offensive rebound by Musa Jallow and dominated the first 4 minutes. Ohio State's second team played most of the second half, and Northeastern pulled to within 22 with about 8 minutes left to play. But Buckeye coach Chris Holtman reinserted his starting lineup, and Northeastern could pull no closer. With about a minute left, Kyle Young made a nice basket underneath that showed his physical strength. At 6'8" and 200 pounds, he could be the true forward that Ohio State needs when it gets physical on the road in the Big Ten and against tougher opponents, like our next game against Gonzaga coming up on Thanksgiving night at midnight, Columbus time. My next podcast features a preview of that upcoming game. The final stats showed Jayshawn Tate with 24 points, Keita Bates-Diop with 19, which included shooting 2 of 5 on three-point shots. Other than Keita, Ohio State was 1 of 10 on its threes, so there's still some work to do here. C.J. Jackson had 3 assists, including some great passes, and he scored 10. Caleb Wesson scored 12 coming off the bench. Final score, Ohio State 80, Northeastern 55. This is Dave Horning for Hoops on Lane Fan Podcast. Goodbye and go Bucks.